Software 8.1 is here, brings with it a pretty cool Easter egg. We get another tidbit about the Model 3 center screen, and some nice video of Autopilot 2 hardware in action. Here are your Tesla tidbits for March 30th, 2017. First off, I want everyone to know deciding the show order tonight was a struggle. 8.1 finally being released, or more Model 3 info about the center screen and lack of HUD and instrument cluster. In the end, I felt Software 8.1 was the bigger deal, so here we go. After more than a few false starts, Elon finally got the date right, and Software 8.1 began rolling out to vehicles late last night. Teslarati gives us the scoop via release notes on the changes. First and foremost, auto steer on the highway is now operable at an actually useful on most highways, 80 miles per hour, up from the previous 55 miles per hour. In addition, more autopilot features have come online, including summon and lane departure warning. Next up, we've got motorized headrest settings, which are saved to the driver profile. From the release notes, quote, simply press the button you use to adjust lower back support and a pop-up appears on the touch screen with an image of the seat. Tap the headrest area and then make the adjustments. Your settings are then saved to your driver profile, end quote. Model X owners get some more control over the Falcon Wing doors and second row seats. You can now set the Falcons to open to a lower default height. The release notes highlight that if you have the setting on low, this helps shield the interior during bad weather. The second row seats now also give you the ability to disable the easy entry feature, which is useful if you have car seats for children in the row. This allows you to manually manipulate the seat instead of the automatic full movement forward. Voice navigation gets a nod, as you can now use voice to navigate to favorite locations. For example, if you have a pizza shop you've found while on vacation that you always want to get to, you can mark it as a favorite and then activate the voice command system and say, navigate to pizza oven, and you'll be enjoying delicious pizza in no time. Another navigation touch comes in that ratings and business hours have been added to your destinations. Lastly, your streaming personal radio thumbs ups now give you a favorites radio station, including those songs and songs inspired by them. A substantial update all around, so get it downloaded and enjoy. Hidden, or maybe not so hidden, in Software 8.1 is a new Easter egg. Elon tweeted just a few hours ago, quote, if you just downloaded version 8.1, tap the T on the center screen 3 times, end quote. And if you do that, Electrek lets us know that a sketch pad will appear on the center screen for your amusement. More than that, apparently you also can send your work to Tesla. A publish button is in the app, and when tapped, you're prompted, quote, are you sure you want Tesla to critique your artistic masterpiece, end quote? Your options are, quote, no, the world isn't ready for my art, end quote, and, quote, yes, I'm an artist, end quote. Nobody really knows for sure if it's actually sent to Tesla, but Elon has already shared some art sent to him via Twitter. We'll keep an eye out to see if anything happens with the art submitted. Next up, another Model 3 center screen tidbit trickles out. Building on @NickG_UK's tweets from yesterday, Twitter user @Dr. Manjwala had some comments. Responding to Elon's tweet about not watching the instrument panel in a taxi, he commented, quote, distance and time to destination become relatively more important. How will you deliver that? End quote. Elon's response was, quote, on center screen. Also, center screen will show speed as an overlay that changes opacity according to relevance, end quote. So this will be interesting to see the implementation. My gut reaction is that I'd rather have a more permanent overlay of the speed rather than a fluctuating one, so hopefully this is just a UI preference that can be adjusted, much like permanent night mode. I suspect we got about 3 months left before we get an actual look at that final UI. Lastly today, Teslarati forwards us a YouTube video of Autopilot 2.0 hardware at work at the full 80 mile per hour speed. Apart from some cars in janky cross-lane situations where the driver properly took over, it appeared to work flawlessly. The driver used auto lane change to smoothly change lanes numerous times, TAC behaved as expected, and overall it was just what you'd hope to see out of the 2.0 hardware in the 6 minutes we got from the video. Link is in the show description. Along with it, you can find the rest of the links to today's full stories there as well. This show operates on a value-for-value model. If you get some value out of what I do each day, please consider supporting me at patreon.com/Tesla Tidbits. As always, thanks to super patrons John Waltower, Drew Schuyler, Cookie UK, and John Waller for supporting the show at the $10 plus level. If you have nothing extra to spare, it's totally fine. Please feel free to support the show with your positive iTunes and YouTube feedback and subscriptions, as well as across other services on the internet. Lastly, if you're in the market for a Tesla, you can get yourself $1,000 off while supporting the show and super patron Drew Schuyler by using the referral link ts.la/Andrew1233. That's it for today. If you have feedback for me, the best way to be heard is to tweet at Tesla Tidbits. I'll see you all back here again tomorrow. Until then, keep it charged and hit the road.